Hey Gemini, this is your August Love and Relationship reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So first, before I get started, I wanted to show you the physical copy of my journal I'm so excited about. I designed the front and the back, and I channeled a little message about receptivity. So if you want to purchase this, it's on my Etsy shop. The link is below. It's about a 5x7. I think maybe a little bit bigger in the dimensions, but it's just a blank journal with perforated pages that you can tear out. I'm very excited about them. I think they're beautiful. They're very soft as well. Good quality. So if you want to purchase those, I would be so happy to have you use them for yourself. Anyways, let's get into love and relationships for you in August. What's coming up for you, Gemini? And keep in mind, this can be romantic, this can be friendship, this can be family, relationships, love, business. It doesn't just have to be romantic. And just take what resonates for you. So, you know, if the entire message doesn't resonate, just take the parts that do. Doesn't mean the reading wasn't for you. Ooh, we have the 9 of Coins. So the 9 of Coins is about building a foundation for yourself in your life. And finally getting to the place where you're like, wow, look at what I've created all on my own. I did this, I built this. And now you're like, wow, I think I can finally reach towards the 10 of Pentacles now, which is abundance and happy home life. Maybe it's time to start a family, that kind of energy. So you're kind of looking at like, look at what I've created all on my own and being proud of it. And the 3 of Cups, celebration. Yeah, maybe you're celebrating it with friends, or it's asking you to celebrate with friends. Yeah, go out with your girlfriends. Oh, and then the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is feeling trapped in your head. This, to me, I feel like you're feeling guilty. This is guilt. This is guilt over being able to celebrate, being able to... You're feeling guilty for where you're at in your life and that you're in such a good place. Honestly, that's a common thing, especially if you're a woman. You know, if you are a feminine energy watching this, typical for feminine energy to feel guilty about accomplishments, about putting themselves first, about happiness, being joyful. I'd say, I mean, it's typical if, you know, you've had some kind of trauma or just not been supported in your life with other people. So, yeah. All right, we have Justice and the 7 of Cups. So Justice is Libra energy, balance, fairness. What is fair and just? Also karmic balance too. And then we have the 7 of Cups. Fantasy, illusion, daydreaming, having a lot of options. Those 2. And the Tower and the Hermit. So the Tower is a sudden upheaval. It doesn't always have to be a bad one, but it's destroying a foundation. It doesn't need to be there anymore. And then we have the Hermit, which is seeking solitude. I feel like you've done just a lot of personal work for yourself, and you've gotten to this place of like feeling very balanced within yourself. It's like where you have the balance is with your daydreaming. It's like knowing like your dream, like knowing how to make your dreams come true in the physical world, and knowing what you need to destroy, knowing what doesn't work, and knowing what does work, and going after that. It's almost like you're just like, wow, my dream life is no longer a fantasy. It's like actually here in the physical world, but there's some guilt tied to it. I don't know whether it's like you're afraid you're gonna have to leave other people are gonna be jealous, or sometimes when we level up, when we get to another level, when we go through a transformation within ourselves, we don't resonate with the same people anymore. And sometimes that even means very close people like our family and friends. So it could be that you're experiencing. Here you are, the Queen of Arrows, the Queen of Swords, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but you're just feeling very at home within yourself. You're feeling like yourself, finally feeling like yourself. That's what I hear. Yeah, and look at this, more like public recognition, feeling victorious, allowing yourself to celebrate yourself. And to get the recognition from other people when they'd be like, wow, I'm so proud of you, or wow, I can't believe, you wanted to do that and you finally created it, right? and they're recognizing you. And I think for you, it's more so the fear of, oh God, they're going to be jealous. They're going to try to sabotage me, or, you know, like, or they're going to hate me. Yeah, oppression. This is the Tower again. But see, I think if that happens, it's going to show you the relationships in your life that were not solid and not stable. And I think that's also the fear too, is like, I think there's also that fear of letting go of things from the past. With the fear of completely destroying the foundation that you had built your life on before. Because change is scary. And the Death card, yeah, see, transformation, personal transformation, death and rebirth. It's also Scorpio. But I just feel you're going through a rebirth, or you have gone through a rebirth. And the Queen of Wands, look at that. Knowing your power, standing in your power, not backing down, not giving a shit what other people think or say or do. If that's not how you feel, that's what you're heading into. The Five of Pentacles. This is about sad, I mean, it's not sadness. That's usually the Five of Cups. This is more about loss, feeling left out in the cold. Again, this rejection and abandonment. There's this fear of being rejected and abandoned for you when you stand in your power as your new self. The Two of Arrows. Two of Swords is being in a stalemate, needing to make a decision. You're at a crossroads right now. You're at a crossroads and you're seeing, oh, yep, the Ten of Wands, where you're like, I need to put these burdens down. I need to let this go. I need to let this end. This is about a new beginning, an ending and a new beginning simultaneously, right? So tens are about completion, coming to the end of a cycle. You have to allow the cycle to end. Allow the tower to fall. So that's going to be different for everybody. Like what the Tower energy represents for you. Judgment, see, yes. Resurrection and redemption. Getting a second chance at something coming back around, or just aspects of yourself that were once dormant being awakened. The Hierophant. This is spiritual commitment. It's Taurus energy. What are you committed to at a higher level? Staying committed to your higher path and purpose. That's what keeps you on this road, on this path. That's what's going to keep you driving forward. A Ten of Pentacles. See, that's what's going to take you right to your abundance. Your happy home life. See, I talked about the Nine of Pentacles, and you're like, well, maybe it's time for me to build this now, right? I want the dog, I want the home, I want the family, the kids, the husband, the animals, all of it. The career. It's like you're ready to own that, to like bring it in. And then you've been working towards it, and you know that it's like after seeing the progress you've made of everything you've created already, and you know that there's still more that you desire, but you're feeling now more than ever really good about your ability to manifest what it is you want. Excuse me. See, this is all about your relationship to self. And the love of self too. Like I don't feel any other person's energy about somebody coming in, a relationship, anything. This is all about you and your relationship to yourself. So just keep that in mind. You can also sabotage your manifestation, your ability, your abundance. Seven of Wands is feeling defensive or guarded. Yeah, this could be blocking it out. Make sure you're not blocking it out, because the opportunity is coming. I just want to get possibly maybe like one more just advice card. So this month is all about your relationship to yourself. Continuing to work on the things, set your goals, and work after them, manifest, create, celebrate yourself. Like if you're not doing those things already, it's like that's what's going to sabotage you continuing to meet your goals and create what it is you desire, is when you don't celebrate, when you allow yourself to feel guilty, when you allow yourself to stray from your path, to not let go of relationships or foundations that don't serve you anymore, behaviors, things like that. The Seven of Cups, again, this is the second time. I actually kind of want to read this from the book, telling me to do that. So let's do that. Choices, indecisiveness, and fantasy. Overindulging in thoughts of what the future may bring. Daydreams. A decision must be made in order to move forward and rejoin the world. So that makes a lot of sense in that maybe you are at a place where you've achieved what you want. You know that you can create more. It's telling you have to decide, though. You have to make sure you're putting your actions are lining up with your words, and you're putting in the work, and don't make sure you, it's like, also don't be deterred if some things fall away from your life that you thought were going to be there, like with the Tower card coming out twice. So we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. This is you being very magnetic at this moment and being in touch with your power. Didn't we have the Magician come out? Did we? Maybe not. I thought we did. It was another reading, I guess. But this is because you're in your power right now. Whatever you desire, you can manifest. So that's what it's telling you. First, you have to decide what it is you want, and then decide to go after it. And then all the things that get in the way, like the guilt and the, oh no, this person's going to be upset, or I have to let this person go, the not being willing to make the changes that you know you need to make, that's what's going to block it. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So I feel like these patterns of the guilt, feeling guilty, is coming from childhood. I mean, it could represent your children too. Like if you have children or a child, it's possibly they're coming in with, you're feeling guilty because you're doing something for yourself and not for your kids. Like that mom or that parent guilt, more mom guilt, I think. So it could be that too, but yeah, just know how powerful you are, and it's okay to celebrate yourself and to continue creating and continue reaching it. Don't stop just because you reached one goal, right? There's always more to create. There's always more to do and desire in your life. So I'm gonna leave it there. If you'd like your own reading with me, you can click on the link below, and then once you purchase your session, I'll send you an email with my calendar to schedule the day and time. Thank you so much for your likes and shares and subscribes. If you haven't already, please do so. I truly appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram at Bethany Empowers, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.